A couple videos ago, I decided to have the bright idea to start a career as a 99 overall and sim through my entire career. Something that I've never seen done on YouTube before. Okay, so that was the last video. Today, we are currently a 42 overall. Like, things have gotten bad. This was by far, if I didn't have like a backup file, this would be the worst $150 I have ever spent in my entire life. My statistics are terrible. I got kicked out of the MLB, hitting 222, and we're a 42 overall, which I don't think is really going to go up. You can see all of our stats have completely diminished. Today, we are going to end this. We are going to sim all the way to the end of the career. I don't know how far that's going to go. Pretty much just going to simulate until like I have a reason to stop. Until we retire or something. I don't know. I might not have the face cam for the whole thing. I might have some fast forwarding. But if you guys know the videos, make sure to drop a like down below. God bless every single one of you. You guys have changed my life. Make sure to hit subscribe also, because we're on the road to 340K. And that'd be awesome if we could hit that this week. And yeah, I'm going to sim for a little while, and I'll see you guys when cool things happen or anything slightly important. Oh, the agent. Well, we might as well start here. How's minor league baseball? Oh, it's great. It's great. Being in the minors at age 28 and being the worst player on your team, that's great. Thanks, agent. Thanks for the call, though. I appreciate your worries about me. I appreciate that you still somewhat care about me, even though my career is completely fallen out. I'm surprised my agent's still with me. If I was that agent, I would have said bye, Felicia. I would have been gone, man. Honestly, if I was that agent and my guy started off as like the hottest young prospect ever, I put a bunch of money into him and now he's this, I would be so far. I would have moved to a different country to get out of that contract. Honestly, I would have done anything to get away from the kid they call Brett Barrett. Padres on. I don't know. The Padres are offering me a 1-year deal for that much as a starter. I might have to just go. Are the Padres in that bad of a shape? Well, everyone's offering me starting positions. Oh my gosh. You know what? There's only one team that I feel like I should take the offer from, and I'm going for it. I am going to be a Texas Ranger for the boys. Obviously, I got to go put on my Rougned Odor jersey that I had to buy a long time ago. I'm just shocked because I was legit in AA. This is what I don't get, okay? Let me tell you what I don't get. I feel like the washed up guy who's really good and all the teams like, oh, let's sign him. And little do they know, I have fallen off a literal cliff. Okay, so we're going to sim through spring training, obviously. Actually, I should just hit, I always mess this up. I should just hit advance to, actually, I don't know why. Why is that? I'm injured, of course. Okay, I'm recovered from my injury. This career is just such a joke. I'm hitting 154 in spring training. I would be surprised if they give me a chance. They are. They're going to let me play in the MLB. Hey, that's hype. I'm a player on the Rangers, boys. There we go. I feel good about that. Training points, I got 8,000. I'm going to spend these. I'm a 31 overall. Oh my gosh. That is insane. That's actually one of the craziest things I've ever seen. So for the people who want to just go on road to the show and be like, I'm just going to simulate my career and see what happens, you know, like I'm just going to go and simulate. It's like, no. It's not, you can't do that. You really, really can't. You're going to end up like Brett Barrett, and you're going to be washed up, and you're for some reason going to be hitting 385, even though you're a 35 overall. I'm going to go ahead, sim this entire season, see what happens. I imagine at some point, I definitely could be getting the call like, hey, we just remembered that you suck. We're going to send you back down to AA, and I'll be like, it's chill, you know, I'm used to it. I'm used to it. I feel like AA is where I belong. I don't know if like my type of skill level is translated to the MLB. I haven't even gotten in at bat, so I must just be like literally glued. Oh, I'm injured. Oh, that's why. I was gonna say, I was like, why haven't I gotten that bat? I thought they actually like took me and glued me to the bench, like just a bunch of like super glue, that like hot glue that you could have, and they just like, okay, TD, sit down. Okay, now this way we don't have to ever worry about him getting up. Somehow we're gonna make it through this whole season without actually getting sent down.
A major
okay, here we go.
Sometimes has to break unwanted news.
What? What do you mean I'm getting sent down? What do you mean? I cannot believe it. I am so good. This is garbage, coach. Okay, now I'm in AAA. This sucks. And then we're going to the Express, and then we definitely, after the Express, it could be down to AA. Let's just sim through this whole season, and then I'm going to have a couple seasons that I sim through where I don't even really talk. Rangers for us, they told you, okay, cool. I hate this. Okay, I'm going to sim for a while. See you guys at the end. Okay, so I just put in a request for fun. Now I'm on the Detroit Tigers. Once again, like with all this stuff, I have no idea why I'm still in the majors. It doesn't really make sense. My overall is so low. I think that's kind of glitchy in the game. I don't know if that's completely accurate, but we're just going to keep on simming. Gonna keep on something. Is there a retirement animation in this game? I honestly don't know. I'm really, really curious. I don't think there is. But like, I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna choose the day that we retire, because it's gotta be like when I'm like 35, I'm playing in AA. I feel like that's when you hang up the cleats. I feel like that is like the time to hang up the old cleat. Okay, so let's take another quick look here. I am now 32 years old. My stats have obviously been terrible the last 2 years. I haven't even gotten an at-bat in the MLB, which is kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, things have been ugly. I've been in AAA, haven't really gotten a chance, but we're just simming, man. This video is all about simming till I get to retirement. We have 14,000 training points, but I've gotten to the point where I just kind of want to see what happens, and if it's possible to get to a 0 overall. That might be another like kind of cool thing, because I don't even know if they let that happen. So at this point, it doesn't really matter. Those aren't going to make or break me. I'm going to go ahead and sim this season. We got to be getting close to when at the end of the year we get the animation for retirement. I don't know what age that is. It might be like 38, 35. So I got to keep something. It's going to be a long, long day for me, but I love you guys, so we're going to make it happen. Okay, so currently we are 34 years old. We haven't had an at-bat in 4 years, and I am on pace to be the first person ever to retire from the MLB as a literal 0 overall. Now, if this isn't what this channel is about, I don't know what it is. I just think of the dumbest things, and we are about to, initially I was like, let's spend these training points and see, but no, it won't help. Like 24,000 training points isn't going to get me to the point where I'm relevant again, and quite frankly, it's more interesting to see what happens here, because I just keep going up and down. I imagine that I am going to be retiring soon. I've looked up a few like videos online, and I've been in the forums, and a lot of people say at about age 35, you were given the choice to announce your retirement. So this, I'm assuming, because I'm 34 right now, I'm assuming that after this season that I am going to have a talk with my agent, and he is going to give me the option to retire. Also, this video is a lot just about showing you guys the retirement animations. Apparently there's some cool animations. I don't know if they're quite the same when you're in the minor leagues. I bet they're not. I bet in the minors you don't get anything. They're just say see ya. They just give you a big wave and a farewell. We're in this now. I'm just gonna sim to close to the end of the season, and I will see you guys then. Okay, so here we go, guys. We are at the point in our career. I'm 37 years old. I'm about to spend all these training points. We were a 1 overall, which was fun for a little bit, but I think in order to actually like leave and to get to the point where you could actually get called up and get the retirement animation, I think you actually have to be in the big leagues. So I'm going to try and do that. I don't know for sure if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to see if I can get my overall high enough with these 32,000, but like we're literally starting from scratch. So it's not going to be cheap at all to get these numbers up. Like it's going to be really, really tough. I'm going to try and get my vision, everything to about 67, 66 overall. And then use the remaining on fielding, because fielding usually isn't too expensive, and it really, really helps the overall of a player. And I'd love in this last season to maybe get called up to the majors, something like that. Just something different, because I don't think they give the retirement animation to you when you're in the minors. I really, really don't, or else we would for sure already have it. It kind of sucks. It's a little bit of a pain, but it is what it is. My guy's obviously going to diminish really, really fast just because of purely due to his age, the fact that he's 38 years old now. But if we get to 40 and I haven't got it, I'm just going to say I'm going to go for the self-retirement and call her a quits. But we should be able to get the animation if I do find a way to make it to the majors. Plus, I can always just buy some training points if I have to. I'm not above that. You guys have seen me do it many, many times. I'm just going to increase all of this stuff. Base running aggressiveness. So we're at a 72 overall at this point, and I feel like I can make it even higher with those, because like the stockpiling of the training points is better than just spending them, like a couple of them. Like if you stockpile this many, I should be able to get one final push at the MLB, which would be kind of sick. I don't want to spend too many here, because that's not going to help out that much. Should I go for, I feel like maybe I should go for batting clutch, some discipline, blocking. I feel like that's block, yeah. This is a really big one. Considering I'm a catcher, I feel like I should have a lot better blocking. I don't know why this wasn't upgraded at all. Okay, oh, yeah. Okay, now we're at 87 overall. So we're going to sim this last season. Hopefully we get the call up to the bigs, and in the offseason, we can call our quits and retire. I'm glad we saved up all those training points, though. I really, really am. Okay, so we just got the recall up to the majors. Now we should be in a position where after this season, I should be able to retire. I just got a 60-day injury, mostly due to my age, I would imagine, because of the fact that I'm 100,000 years old. I imagine that is part of the reason. I'm just going to keep on going. We're hitting 455. I'm not really getting to play in the majors, but at least being in the majors, I feel like this might actually trigger the animation that we need to actually announce our retirement, because I just think in AA, like, they don't really care at all. You're not really going to get the same opportunities to get, like, the coaches and agent animations. So let's go ahead all the way to the end of this. I should be around 40 years old at this point, which is crazy old. Like, I'm by 38 or 40. I honestly have no idea. Would you like to? No. Okay, we're going to go to here. Advance the offseason. Please tell me it's here. Please tell me I have the option to retire.
A manager gives a quick
If I don't, I'm going to lose it. I feel like I'm not going to.
Comes to an end.
Okay, yes! Just calling to check in, Brett. I don't want to offend, but Brett, I'm not even going to mention that you were 38 years old. Thanks so much for mentioning I'm getting up there. Maybe this will be the year to Swan Song. 38 special. I've got a couple in the channel. I'm getting up there. Maybe this will be my Swan Song. Seriously, I was just messing with you. Really thinking about hanging up? I am indeed. I am officially retiring. I need to know because you're absolutely sure about it, Brett, because once we put the word out, we're not turning back. I'd rather keep on the radar. I'm retiring after this year. 100%. So we have announced. I'll notify the media at the end. So here we'll actually be able to see. This is the exciting part of the video. And the wraps for now. For real, it's gone so fast. I believe we get some animations with this. That they'll actually give us some decent animations that you wouldn't really see on a normal situation. So that's what all this work was for. That's why I simmed freaking 10,000 you trade. I get traded to the Red Sox to retire. You want to get rid of me on my last season? What a savage move. It's like, oh, Brett, we have appreciated your time in the minor system for us. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to trade you to the Red Sox right now. Thanks for nothing. Thank you for nothing. We have one last thing to sim. Just want to check in everything about this trade. I'm fine. I don't care about this. I don't care. I want to see my retirement animations. That's what I'm here for. I want to see those signature retirement animations that are the reason I've been playing this for about an hour and a half, trying to get up to this point. Let's go play. Wah! I did not mean to. I did not mean. I almost played a game. Oh man, that would have been a terrible thing. That would have been terrible if I would actually played a game. Oops. The agent is once again being the awesome, terrible, worst agent ever. Yes, this will be my last season. I just want to know you're certain, Brett, because we're not turning back. If we put the word out, I'm certain. This year is for me. This is my last year. I'll notify the media. The media will now probably... Guys who haven't heard, your vulnerable team, Brett, has announced this will be his last season. So if he owes you money, you better get it. Seriously, though, let's learn from him what we can. That's funny. They're adding some humor. I got to call it pain to me. Oh, why can I not talk? Oh, okay. I got to call it pain me to get Brett. So you're ready to end your career. It pains me too, believe me. Brett, your country to this game in the league is a consistent phone call, but all the same, I want to expand my appreciation. It's what the game is giving me that's noteworthy. I don't know why I can't talk. Now the media, I know this is your last season, Brett, but it seems like you'll be able to get done out there. I did it today anyway. I'm hoping. I can't let these kids show me up. I'll go for that response. How you feel? How come I still look 7? How come I still look 8 years old? I honestly don't know. How does it feel turning a performance like this now compared to your earlier career? Same thrill. The game. Great game, Brett. You gave your fans another thrill. That's for sure. Keep it up. Wow. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Wanted news.
In my retirement season!
This player learns he is being returned to the limbo.
Oh my gosh.
Whether it will be for a week,
okay.
a month, or a
Red
year,
Sox are dead to me. Red Sox, I never want to see them again. I really, really don't. If you are going to do that to somebody on their retirement season, you are an absolute savage. Literally, this is my last year and you're going to send me down to AAA to end it all? How? How could you? Honestly, how could you do that to a guy? I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. We're just going to keep on simming. This is about to be over. I'm on the Paw Sox now, which obviously I'm not going to get any retirement animations. I don't even know how this is all going to end. I'm curious to see how it's all going to end because it's over. We got to look at me. I look 90 years old. I have that beard now that I decided to grow out just to age me a little bit because I felt like I was looking a little bit young in that interview. I did not look 38 years old. End of the season, please tell me I get called back up. Please tell me if I get called back up to the bigs. No, I don't think I do. I honestly don't think they call me back up. I think this is it. I think this is it, boys. I think this is it. Rest in peace, video. Rest in peace, career. It's over, Anakin. It is over. View retired players. No players inducted.
having come to the end of the year's campaign.
I retired! I honestly retired. I'm done with this video, guys. You saw all the animations. Oh my gosh. I'll drop a link in the description to a video that shows the final one. But apparently you have to be in the bigs to end this whole thing. And like, it's literally just one thing. I just want to I'm so frustrated. I am so frustrated at the way this all went down. I really, because I'd have to sim this whole season. Just watch. I'd have to sim this whole season and go through the whole thing. It would take another 2 years of simulating, assuming I could, because as soon as you get sent down, they don't care. They don't let you retire anymore. It's really, really dumb. I honestly don't get it at all. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you all for watching. We got to see a couple animations. It's just, this is too frustrating. I'm going to lose my absolute mind. Link in the description to the video of the guy showing like the final animation. Go let him know TDBarrett sent to you. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.